Well, good morning, or such as it may be. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so it's pretty early. Why am I up this early, you may ask? Well, it has to do with that wonderful thing that a lot of us adults have to do, which is called going to work. In this case, I have to be in at 6 o'clock this morning. I might go down for a nap later, but between now and then, but who knows? I usually would end up being up about 4 or 5 o'clock anyway to be awake enough to handle work. Now, I know it's been a while since I posted, since my birthday at least, but work has just been that insane. Don't think I've mentioned it before, but I work for a large chain grocery store. I run the cheese shop, and we've been in the process of setting up another store about 10 minutes from where I live, which is going to be my store. I'm very proud of that fact. And it's just been a lot of work. I mean, spending 3 or 4 days just cutting cheese is just a lot of work. Putting all the containers away, making sure all the counters are good, making sure all my outlets work. So, I've been pulling 8-hour days, sometimes a little bit longer if I needed to. And then there's the training, the customer service aspect that I have to go through again, yada yada. It is worth it in the long run, because in the end it'll be my cheese shop, it'll look nice, it'll be somewhere I want to work, and that's the most important thing. And I also end up with a nice pay increase from the part-time deli position that I had before. But it also means that I just haven't had a lot of time. I get very tired, etc. So I do what I can when I can. I probably will catch a nap later. I can feel it fogging up already. Today is the day that we do all our special cheese recipes for my service case. And then tonight we have the store preview party because the next day is grand opening. And that's going to be hectic. I got to color my hair tonight because I want it to look nice for that. But, let's see. Well, let me go ahead and clear up one thing right now because I don't want it to become an issue later on and have to be say, that's not right, but yes it is, because I was not saying, The username that I chose is actually Japanese, Ginkage, Ginkage, as if you couldn't figure out my username. It's a play on a long-time internet name of Silver Shadow that I've used in many different places. I ended up using Ginkage because I started going to places and Silver Shadow was already taken. And I figured I like Japanese enough, I've taken the language enough that I can come up with something I can use. So there we go, Ginkage. I don't mind if somebody uses Ginkage because, it looks like linkage, so, I'm not upset with that. I'm just trying to educate. Well, just a few things. I like various needle crafts like cross-stitch, knitting, crochet, things like that. I'm very into fantasy like dragons, unicorns, mermaids, things like that. Definitely dragons. I'm very much a dragon person. One of my online personas for a while was a dragon cat, so that was kind of fun. I still kind of use it from time to time, but not all the time, you can tell I'm not entirely here right now. I also like anime a lot. Anime is a very big thing for me. Very recently I went to Otakon in Baltimore, and that was fun. So I'm also skimming through my playlist right now. Not that you can probably ever actually hear my music, but in terms of music, I like just about anything but gangster rap in most country. I'm fond of techno, metal, house music sometimes. And for those who, at least one person who has asked what I've done since my birthday, my birthday itself was end up late for work. Um, Went out that night over to my dad's, had dinner, cake. And that was my day for that. Worked the next few days, went out with some friends on Friday night, I think it was, so teaching Fridays. And met with my dad on Sunday. He took me to lunch at a Japanese restaurant. I love Japanese food. Never go wrong with sushi. So that was a pretty quiet birthday. Eventually I'm gonna get down to see my mom, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm probably not gonna get time off to go do anything from work until we've got October at least. But oh well. Thinking at some point I might attempt to make a video where I pick one of my favorite pieces of music and sing with it. But I'm kind of iffy on letting people hear me sing because I don't always think I'm that good. I mean, I used to sing in choir, but choir's one thing. It's hard to hear one person out of many, that's the point. And to Tickle Me Stupid, James, I love that video you did. That is really neat. You got a real talent with that. I wish I could, hopefully I can figure out some software or something and see how that works. Well, I'm looking at the fact that I just went through one 4-minute song and now I'm on one that's a 7-minute song, so I'm probably going to close up for now. Maybe head back and get another nap before I have to be into work in the morning. So, y'all be well. Take care. Peace and all that. And don't do anything I wouldn't do.